Ever wondered if your relationship challenges are due to unhealed trauma? It's a question that can lead to a journey of self-discovery and healing. So, pull up a chair, get comfortable, and let's delve into this complex yet fascinating topic. To start with, it's important to understand the difference between trauma and stress. They may seem similar, but they're as different as chalk and cheese. Picture this. You're juggling multiple responsibilities at work. There's a deadline looming and your boss is breathing down your neck. That's stress. It's a response to a challenging situation. It's temporary. It ends when the situation improves. And while it's uncomfortable, it rarely leaves deep emotional scars. Now, imagine a different scenario. You're in a relationship where you constantly feel belittled, threatened, or unloved. You live in fear and feel powerless. That's trauma. Unlike stress, trauma is not a response to a temporary situation. It's a reaction to an ongoing, deeply distressing or disturbing experience that leaves you feeling overwhelmed and unable to cope. Now, you might be thinking, well, I've been through some tough times in my relationships, but I wouldn't necessarily call it traumatic. And you might be right. But it's also possible that what you've experienced is indeed trauma. Trauma isn't always about physical harm or danger. It can also be emotional or psychological, stemming from situations where you felt intense fear, helplessness, or horror. These situations are harsh and ongoing, and they leave deep emotional wounds that don't heal easily. The after effects of trauma aren't like the after effects of stress. While stress can leave you feeling drained and needing a good night's sleep, trauma can leave you feeling emotionally numb, disconnected, and unable to trust others. And these effects tend to get worse over time if not addressed. So if you've been struggling with relationship challenges, it might be worth considering whether unhealed trauma could be the root cause. It might not be the answer you want, but it could be the one you need. In conclusion, remember, stress and trauma, while similar, are fundamentally different. Stress is a reaction to a challenging but temporary situation, while trauma is a reaction to an ongoing, deeply distressing experience. The after effects of trauma are deep and long-lasting, often getting worse over time if not addressed. Understanding this difference is the first step in recognizing and healing unhealed relationship trauma. Now, this is just scratching the surface. Unhealed trauma is a deep topic that requires further exploration. But remember, acknowledging it is the first step towards healing. So embark on this journey with courage and hope. After all, healing begins with understanding.